Well, I grew up in New Zealand, not Australia. So New Zealand's got an awesome underground kind of dub scene going on. It has forever. And also, like, I grew up around festival culture. My parents used to have festivals on their land for years. So I guess I kind of like that outdoor sort of style going on for a long time. And I don't know, I grew up around all sorts of music, like from rock to punk to reggae to, the first electronic music was coming through at the time, and synthesizers and stuff, so I kind of like involving it all and what I do now. And I live in the city, but I dig outdoors and I dig kind of traveling and stuff, so yeah, I don't know, it all works. Yeah, well, I've been on the road now for 3 weeks, I think, nearly 4 weeks, and it's been awesome. Like, had the majority of the shows sell out, and I don't know, dude, it's getting better every time. There's more music and more awesomeness out there. And touring in Australia, it's different because the music's completely different. There's not this sort of electronic music there. So I guess, yeah, it's like another whole world in itself. And the music, like this sort of music's only catching on in Australia now, which is awesome though, because there's big shows to be played because everyone's starting to get it and understand it. Musically, I think shit that doesn't actually have a intended purpose from the start. So someone's not making it going, I want to make someone do this, and totally has this overruling thing. So when I listen to something and it totally gets me going in a way that I didn't think it would, it inspires me because I'm like listening to a folk tune, rocking out. There's no drums or anything going on, but it makes me want to get into it. Or a super nice soul track that just makes you sit there and listen to it. It inspires me for the different things that it does, rather than it being like you make a tune to make people dance and it makes people dance, and that's awesome, but also you can make people sit there and think about it, and I don't know, it's quite inspiring. I have no idea, I just stumbled into it, I think, and like I hadn't heard anything like it when I was making it, and I was actually quite scared to play it for people. I'm just nervous, before I was DJing breaks and kind of electro, and I started opening my sets with new tunes that I'd written when I was DJing years ago, and just to test them out, and they were starting to go down really, really well. And then as I started to write more and more, people were telling me about artists over here, the Glitch Mob or whoever back in the day, and comparing me to them, and I sort of went out and had listened to Bassnectar or whoever. I'd never heard of them before I was writing it, so it was quite inspiring to do it. Well, inspirations of it were kind of, I dig hip hop and funk, and it kind of, I think that's where it came from. Yeah. I definitely have a couple of shots of tequila before I go on stage. Just 2 normally, just before I go on. My sets are getting more and more live, so I play live drums and a lot of synth stuff, and if I get too wasted, I can't do it. It's just like impossible. So not too wasted, but I a couple of shots gets you a little bit looser. I never get to a show normally more than half an hour before I play, because I'll like chill out, and I actually sometimes watch an episode of something, so I completely forget that I'm even going to go play. Like I totally don't even think about it, and then I come down to the venue and I'm like in a fresh head. If you sit there and dwell on it, you just concentrate on things too much. It's when you concentrate on shit too much that you fuck up. So yeah, I just try and get really chill, and I don't really get nervous. I just kind of relax myself and do it. Yeah. My favorite piece of clothing is like probably a fucking hoodie, just because I don't know, I live in them. If it's not warm, I just put it on and it's just like super comfortable. I dig long shorts and hoodies and kind of t-shirts that are like, kind of not branded, but a nice image or something going on that's just like, yeah. I've got a lot of pairs of Supras, so probably, yeah. I'd join the zombies for sure. It'd be a time to like, fuck man, being a zombie, you'd like, you wouldn't have any worries in the world. It'd be like rocking around, eating other people, and you're always going to win.